Hello and welcome to my first ESD training video. My name is Gavin Harte and I work as a training consultant for sustainable development. This short video is going to deal with sea level rise and its impacts on Irish national infrastructure. In a report by the Irish Academy of Engineering titled Ireland at Risk, Critical Infrastructure and Adaptation for Climate Change, the Irish Times reported that homes in Dublin, Belfast, Cork and other coastal cities could become uninsurable unless measures are taken to protect vulnerable areas against storm surges and rising sea level. The whole science of sea level rise has become quite a movable feast over the last 3 or 4 years. In its report of 2007, the Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change predicted sea level rise of about half a metre. But subsequent studies since 2006 have pushed this figure rapidly upward, with a study in 2008 predicting sea level as high as 2 metres over the next 100 years. Other scientists go even further, with predictions of 5 metres predicted over the next 100 years. People might remember a significant flooding event in Ringsend in February 2002. Engineers would call this a once-in-100-year flooding event, and sure enough, when we take a look at the high water marks in Dublin Bay over the last 100 years, we see that the floods of February 2002 were just that, a once-in-100-year flood. However, if we add half a metre of sea level rise, this flooding will occur once every 10 years. And with 1 metre rise in sea level, Ringsend is underwater all the time. The consequences for our coastal towns and cities are significant. If we take a look at national infrastructure, such as Shannon Airport in County Limerick, 1 metre rise in sea level makes this piece of national infrastructure pretty much unoperable. In Galway, where the recently built wastewater treatment facility on Mutton Island, with just 1 metre rise in sea level, becomes also inoperable. And north of the border, in Derry, that city loses its airport and railway link with 1 metre rise in sea level. The consequences of all of this are enormous to take on board, for our politicians, for our local governments, and for us individually. The consequences of climate change and rapid sea level rise could be enormous. Come back to find out more from ESD Training and my short clips on climate change and sustainable development.